Hi people, that time again, workout 77, yeah, and I'm here to promote staff spinning, yeah, as a warm-up routine. Very out there, I know, but I'd like to give a big shout out for a woman called Michelle Christie Smith. This is where I got it from, yeah. Star Wars fan, always been a massive Star Wars fan, and I come across her YouTube site quite by accident because she was spinning lightsabers. Obviously I'd been looking at Obi-Wan Kenobi spinning lightsabers and she came up spinning lightsabers, and I couldn't believe what she could do. So I thought, I'll have a go at that. And when I had a go at it, I've only been doing it just over a week. I had a dabble a few weeks ago. But what I did notice was, as I got into it, even though I can only do one thing, is that this movement, like that, while controlling a stick, trains all your little rotator cuffs in there, all your little rotator cuffs in there, and all your little tiny things in there, yeah? And basically what it does, it takes an injured shoulder like mine, and it pulls it all back together, eventually. Now another superb thing it does, tennis elbow. I suffer from tennis elbow because of shoulder injuries, and also because of the trowel thing, when you're taking concrete off a trowel, yeah? Because what you do there, you build this muscle up only, and this muscle gets weak. This builds both up because of the spinning scenario, yeah? Builds both muscles up, and it also takes tennis elbow away. Now, I'm not an expert, I don't claim to be a doctor, but all I know is what I've done and what's happened to me, right? So, I promote this to fix shoulder rotator cuff injuries, yeah? When I first did this shoulder, watch. My arm was all over the place, I had to drop my elbow like that. Right, a week in, I can use my arm straight and I can do twirl, I keep my elbow fairly straight, yeah. And it's not as all over the place as it was, it's already getting fixed, right. Now another good thing, I'm about to go do chins, I'm about to do workout 76 or 77 I think, and already it's warmed up. Now, my chins don't hurt as much, my press-ups don't hurt as much, everything that used to really hurt because I suffer with nerve damage is absolutely stopping hurting, which is really surprising because I've had these pains for 10 years plus and they're stopping hurting. Why? Because using this stick is training muscles that fell asleep, and it's training muscles that are not working properly anymore, and it's taking away imbalances. I mean, it's training lats. This at the minute, this is training lats, my muscles in my forearm, yeah. It's training all my rotator cuff muscles, I'm squeezing my abs, it's training absolutely everything, yeah? And it's just bizarre how it works. Now, one thing I will say, to get that, I've noticed that you have to keep your arms straight out there, yeah? So you can't do any of these. These are a certain way you do it to train all your rotators. And it's basically arm as straight as you can, as little elbow bending as you can, and use your wrist. And that brings these little muscles in. Anybody with weak muscles in them shoulder rotator cuffs, as soon as they do this, they'll know what I'm talking about, yeah, because it does bring it into play. So that's my new warm-up from now on, people. If you want to do that as a warm-up, get a broom handle, about chest height, it's about yay thick, yeah, and it really warms you up, right? So this is warm-up time. And it don't take a lot, don't take loads, just wake them up, just make them say hello. And as soon as they wake up, you're done, because you've engaged them. And they're interacting, they can pull your shoulders back properly, yeah. I mean, already I stand now with my thumbs. I used to stand like that. I stand like that now, yeah. I couldn't do that for years because my shoulders were so far forward, so far contracted. Yeah, just a warm up. This one's taking a bit of time to wake up actually. And you can feel it as well. You can feel it asleep, it's weird. I mean, when you start bench pressing or shoulder pressing, and those tiny rotator cuff muscles are asleep, you'll never notice until you're injured. That's the problem. But when you staff spin like this, you notice them, because if they don't wake up, you can't do it. That's the beauty about it. If they don't wake up, you cannot do that. So anybody that can't staff spin has got weak rotators. And another good thing about it, stretching this out, you can do it with this also. Stretch, right back, really open that capsule, stretch, right back, really open that capsule. You can stretch it, yeah. So it just becomes a tool to stretch everything, yeah. If the stick were a bit longer, I could go way out there, but it's not quite long enough for me. But it does open your capsules and really stretch that out. The only shoulder that's still hurting me now, this is getting better. This is the one that I recently injured. And I've got quick on with it with rehabilitation, so this is getting better. This one, I just carried on training like an idiot for years, and I damaged it, and more damaged it, and more damaged it. It's taking a little bit longer to heal. But like I say, I've only been a week. I've gone from my arm going all over the place and my elbow everywhere, couldn't control it, to being able to spin it like that. And that's because the rotator cuff muscles are healing, yeah. So, I'm going to hit that pause button, I'm going to go set my kit up, and we're going to do a pull workout, yeah? I'll see you in 2. Welcome back, I'm all set up. It's an absolute logistical nightmare. It's an absolute logistical nightmare setting my training up, yeah? It gets worse. I've had to set my paperwork up, I've had to set my chin up bar up, I've had to set my light up. It just gets worse. And also, I'll come back to these things here because I always forget my sets. So it's 4 sets of chin ups to start with. So I'm going to find them tunes, which I should have found earlier. I told you, logistical nightmare. Absolute nightmare. So just bear with me a second. Get my tunes on. Because we all need us tunes when we're training. Always, don't we? Let's have a look at this. Do you just love it? Come on. Never mind. I'll set that. Oh, hang on a minute, it's fired up. Let's have a look. Come on, don't do this to me. It's live. Right, let's have a look. Get in there. Just treat this as a warm-up, warm it thumbs. You know it's going to be bad, don't you, when it does this? Right, let's have a look. Dun dun dun. I'll just pick first tune that comes on now because I've wasted enough time. What is going on? Ah, it fires up. Sorry about that, people. Right, chin ups. Another thing, look behind me. Red bands. Yeah. So I've progressed now all the way down to 2 red bands. Off we go. Sorry about the delay, people. That's live. 10. Oh, touch floor. That were a bit weird, them bands are a bit longer than other bands, so you have to stick your legs further out, but we're nearly there. In a few weeks I'll be on 1 band and after that I'll be on none. Hit that pause button, take 2 minutes breathe and come back for round 2. Let's get to it, people. Round 2, see if we can get 10 out of chin ups, yeah? Off we go. It's hard to get into straps, it's a bit weird. Oh, had to grind that last one out, that was painful, yeah. I can tell I've changed bands. Whew. Take 2 minutes, come back nice and rested for round 3. I'll see you in 2, people. Welcome back, people, hope you're rested. Round 3, yeah. Let's see if we can get another 10. Remember, it's a lighter set of bands, so it's getting more difficult. I'm going to have a rest there, 7. I'm going to have a quick break. Form's getting a bit bad. That's the set. Down and done. Hit that pause button, take 2. I'll see you in 2 minutes. Welcome back, people. I haven't took 2 minutes, I just wanted to waffle on about something that's not related to training whatsoever, but I'm buzzing about it. Is it Ancestry.com? I've recently done a DNA test and sent it off because I've always been convinced since I was a child that I'm a Viking. Yeah, always. And I'll find out if I'm a Viking or not in 8 weeks. So I'm just buzzing about that, yeah. It's Ancestry.com, yeah. If I'm not a Viking, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I have to be a Viking. Either that or Celtic. Something like that, yeah. But yeah, I'm a warrior. Right. Waffle on. I don't know why I come out with that in the middle of a training session. I'm just buzzing about it, that's alright. Round 4. If you want to find out where you come from, Ancestry.com DNA kit, 75 quid. Seven. 3 more. There you go, that's 4th and final set on them, they're over and done with. Take 2 minutes, come back for one-armed bodyweight rows, yeah, I'll see you in 2 minutes. Welcome back, I've just set up for one-armed bodyweight rows. What you'll notice is I've set 2 bands up, I don't want to set 2, I normally set 1 up. But what I've realised is when you set them up in the middle, you can't get your arm to the side of your shoulder like that, it's all from middle, it's a bit awkward, I've realised that. So you need 2, 1 for each side, so you get it perfectly there, right? Another thing I've never really mentioned to you, I don't think, keep your body straight, try not to twist. It's all in your core, yeah, so that's an important thing. Now we're going to do these 3 sets back to back, one arm, one arm, one arm, one arm, one arm, one arm. I run out of breath then because I've been practising, by the way. Off we go, round 1. Weak arm first. I put my feet against the door so I don't slide. Yeah, keep your body straight. Try not to twist. Try and retract your shoulder blades as you go. And tense your abs. That's 10 on that arm. Remember, these are the things that get you good for chins eventually. My chins have improved since I started doing these. That creaking is the equipment, it's not my bones. One thing I've noticed when you tense your abs all the way through, it does get quite tiring. Then you start tensing your legs as well, so it becomes a full body motion almost. It must be done though, because you're training everything. 2 more. Swap arms. One thing you are trying to do as well, which I didn't mention, you try to pull your arm right past your body, so you squeeze these muscles at the back. Get a good grip with your thumb over your finger. You don't want to lose that halfway through. Stay straight. One thing I like about this exercise is no rushing it. You can't rush it. Third and final set. Get a good grip. Weak arms feeling it now. Well done on that one, yeah. What I like about them now, I've been doing it for a few weeks and I've got that good mind to muscle connection. So I can start to really feel the movement, make it work for me, yeah. Take 2, we'll come back and we will be doing pull-ups. My favourite. I'll see you in 2. Welcome back. I haven't took 2 minutes. I'm just need to talk to you about something like I always do, yeah. Those who don't know, this is my first year's journey to calisthenics. It's almost up now, there's only a few weeks away. I started doing calisthenics back in 2020 when we first locked down and gym shut. It just so I wouldn't go insane really. Always been a weight trainer, always been big on weight training, always had that blocky body. Yeah, pretty, you know, just standard weight training body, yeah. All size and no action. Started doing calisthenics because I didn't have any weight equipment at home whatsoever. So I had all this already. Some I'd dabbled in but never really done. So yeah, I've done a full year now. What's happened? Body's changed completely, yeah. I went from blocky to skinny to fat to muscly to skinny to everything, yeah. I made all mistakes in book, yeah. And what I found out with calisthenics, it's a mixture of everything. You've got to have your workout right, you've got to have your rest right, you've got to have your nutrition right, you've got to have your sleeping right, you've got to have all of them right to make any gains. Otherwise, you can put on or lose muscle faster than you can say calisthenics. Yeah, really is that important. And it took me a full year to realise I've probably done everything wrong, but I'm learning now. I've got my nutrition down pat, I've got my size coming off, as in fat, not muscle, because I went on a diet, lost all my muscle. And it's all coming back now, yeah. So yeah, if you're learning like me and you're brand new, go back to number 1, make all the mistakes I've made and learn. Yeah, because that's the only way you'll get good at calisthenics. It's just by trial and error, learning. There's a lot of YouTube sites on there. I recommend one actually, Abnormal Beings. He's outstanding and he's about to bring out a coaching routine where you can join him and be coached. I'm joining it for definite, yeah, even though I've been doing it a year, he's been doing it 9 years, yeah. really good at what he does, yeah, miles in front of me. But yeah, I'm really pleased that he's starting a coaching thing and he's going to start it from scratch for people like me and you, yeah. But I'm going to continue with these. I'm approaching year 1, which I've nearly done, and next it's year 2. Year 2 you'll see a proper change, yeah. So, off we go, right? Bodyweight, not bodyweight rolls, chin-ups. Can't trim without music, people. Let's get them tunes back on. I'm sorry about that. Remember, we've got new bands. We're on red bands now. Don't let them make any difference to me. They're improving all the time then. I really hate that exercise, but it's an exercise that's improving on me. If you go back to my first videos when I did them, absolutely crap. Now, it just seems to kick in and I can hold them chins up there and really use this muscle. Whereas before I used to use every other muscle bar then. Take 2, come back for round 2. Welcome back, round 2. One more round to go after this, yeah, so get some tunes on. Let's get cracking. Get a good grip, wrap your hand right round and get your thumb over that index finger. Eight. Oh, that's round 2 over and done with. I can never get used to them. They really hurt. Yeah, take 2 minutes, come back in 2 for final round 3 on these. Welcome back, nice and rested. Final round for pull-ups. Off we go. Get that tunes on. Are we ready for this? Seven. 3 more. That's them over and done with. Take 2 minutes, come back and we'll do some bodyweight rolls, yeah. I've seen 2 people. Welcome back people, hope you're nice and rested, ready for some bodyweight roll pain, yeah. On these, you can start virtually stood up and as you get stronger work your way down into that plane, yeah. I'm quite down now, so I've improved a little bit. But you can start virtually stood up if you want and then work your way down. Depends on where you are. Off we go. Get a good grip. Try and keep your legs straight, feet together. Then, I still struggle with that exercise, to be honest with you. It don't come easy to me. We've got 2 more sets. Take 2 and come back rested. Welcome back people, nice and rested. Let's get straight into it, yeah, round 2. It's got to be one of the hardest machines to get into this. Good grip. Good thing about that exercise, it does sort the men out from the boys, and what it does eventually, it does get you stronger at chin-ups, yeah, because it's that movement, believe it or not, that's just paramount to chin-ups, yeah. It's being able to pull yourself up past a certain plane, and eventually when you get strong enough for that, you can then do muscle-ups, yeah, and that's my ultimate game, or goal, should I say. Take 2, come back in 2 nice and rested, I'll see you in 2 minutes. Welcome back, nice and rested people, we're approaching last set on bodyweight rows, yeah. Just a quick tip for you. You've got to write all your workouts down. Doesn't matter how good or how bad your writing is, you just got to write them all down. What that does, it makes you mentally do the full workout. If it's only in your head and you're thinking I'm tired now, you'll miss the fault, guaranteed. If you've got a list to work down, you'll do that list, guaranteed, yeah. So without further ado, round 3. That's that over and done with. Yeah, come back with some bodyweight curls, yeah, take 2. Welcome back people, last but by no means least, bodyweight curls. These are horrendous, yeah. You do them on them things behind me, like little grips or rings or whatever. You can just get just offset, stood up, and basically what you're aiming to do is you pull it to behind your ears, and as you pull it behind your ears, your elbows come up and you get that contraction, yeah. Don't just go from A to B. Get that contraction, yeah, all the way up, and even lift your elbows up, yeah, and it also brings a bit of shoulder into play as well, yeah. Off we go, round 1. Get a good grip. Pull right back behind your head, so you get that squeeze. Oh, they are horrendous. Take 2, I'll see you in 2 minutes. Round 2, nice and rested, let's get it over with. Take 2, come back nice and rested, I'll see you in 2, yeah? Welcome back, people, nice and rested. Last set of curls, and then we've got one more thing to do, yeah? And it's them 2 sets of 10-second hold, horrible tuck plunges, yeah? So let's get this one over and done with. And then we'll come back and do some tuck plunges, yeah? Right, take 2, and you'll need 2 as well, yeah? Come back for these horrible tuck plunges, yeah? I'll see you in 2 minutes. Welcome back, people, let's get straight into it, yeah? So, it's a tuck plunge, yeah? So basically, you're on your arms as if you're going to do dips. You pull your knees right up to your chest and tuck them right in, that's why it's called a tuck plunge. And then you develop a hollow body where you push your shoulders out and then try and lean forward, yeah? All that in one movement, yeah? It's a full body workout. So I'm going to hit that button. It's 2 10 seconds holds, yeah, with 50 seconds rest. Get into position quick. Whoa! The stronger you get on these, the more you lean forward and out. And then as you get stronger, you start to send your legs out until you can do a proper plunge. We're beginners, we're right at the start. These are hard. Take that rest, people, take that rest. Shake it off. 22 seconds left. 15 seconds left, get ready. Tuck, plunge, hold. 9 seconds. 5. 4. That's it, people, that workout is over. Nice and pumped, feel good. I'll see you in 2 days.